Hey, what's up guys? Brand from Team DFG, back with another video, and we're back with the second draft of my Drytron deck. First of all, I'm gonna get shout outs out the way. Shout outs to Justin Singh, shout out to the Drytron Duelist group. This is something I've been crafting for actually a couple weeks now. But the first draft, I feel like it was okay when I put it in testing, but after testing with this one, this is a lot better, and it's something I might look forward to playing in the next Cough Cup possibly. But let's get right into it. We'll start off with the main deck. 40 cards as always. For the Drytrons, we're playing Triple Alpha, Triple Zeta, 1 Delta, and 1 Gamma. Reasoning for this is something I learned from Justin Singh, where if you're planning on playing the Vanity's Ruler, you should play more Drytrons. Some more bodies so you actually can do your combo. And if you're looking just to play the ultimate in this build, you can play less Drytrons. And I also learned from him that there's actually a combo with Zeta and Ben 10 where you don't even need the Alpha to do it. So that's why I decided to play 3 of each. These are basically starters. 1 Delta, because Delta just draw power, it's another body. And then Gamma is obviously key for the combo, but I'm trying out the 1 because my deck is basically built around to try to prevent losing too much to, like cards that banish, like Cycle Reader, DD Crow, etc. But for the rituals, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera there. We're playing obviously triple Ben 10, that's standard. The Natasha standard, and the Ultimate standard. Boss monster negates special summons, monster effects, spells, and trap cards, so it does everything. Natasha, life point gain, snatch steal, multiple snatch steals at that, especially with multiple Ben 10s engraving. You know what Ben 10 does, it's a heart and soul in the deck. And then for the fairies, we're playing obviously the triple orange light monster negation. That's the best way to put this. This is like a gamma for us. Petite Angel, Eva, and Manju. In the Zeta Ben 10 combo, you go for the Manju. So you would have the Manju search for the ultimateness depending on what your hand is, and then you would use the Zeta on board and the Manju to go into Union Carrier and go to your place from there. So in that case, you will have, just off of the Ben 10 and Zeta, you already have the ritual spell and the ultimates in hand. So depending on what the rest of your hand is, you might literally just go straight into the ultimates and call it a day. But this is our fairy lineup right there. And then the standard Dawn Knight, yes, we finally have it, just like with Natasha. Shout out to my boy Marcus, he had every card I was missing. Definitely crucial for the combo until at least the XE monster comes out. When XE monster comes out, we probably might just cut that and just make play 2 Evas, maybe. For the hand traps other than Orange Light, we're playing triple Ash and triple Ghost Bell. I see a lot of people siding in the Ghost Bell. I personally, mainly because of my personal experiences with it, because I used to play 3 Ash, 3 Bell in my PKs, 3 Ash, 3 Bells in my Orcus and everything like that in recent formats, and it actually does work for me. It's also a way, in a sense, to have some kind of response to other graveyard reliant decks, on top of the fact that this can protect you from getting your cards Cycle Reader, DD Crow, Call by the Grave, etc. So it has a dual purpose in a sense. So that's why I played that instead of siding it. So we're playing the Orange Lights is 3 hand traps, Ash Blocks is 3 hand traps, and the Ghost Bells 3 hand traps. Because that's one thing I also learned this past week, where you need to have hand traps in your deck in order to play the game in this format. Because if you go second and you have no hand traps, you're basically just getting your opponent the game. But moving on into the spells, I think that was, I believe, 24 monsters. 24 or 26 monsters. So now we're playing triple Cyber Emergency, Drytron name. Triple Fafnir, Drytron name. Triple Nova, Drytron name. 2 more Ben 10s and Natashas. Call by the Grave, Instant Fusion, and Meonis Drytron. I was still taking out the instant feature for another hand trap, but my hand trap lineup is kind of because I already side triple anti and triple Nibiru. Call by the Grave, I just feel comfortable with it in there. You don't need to play 3 preparation of raids. The Fafnir is something I also learned where you keep a Drytron on the board and your opponent summons on their turn while you have Fafnir. You can decrease their the level of that monster by its attack per 1000. So that comes up really handy against, you know, XC Reliant decks or Virtual Worlds in this case. So that might prevent them from summoning their Stars Charge Warrior or going into possibly a VFD. But once per turn though, so make sure you pick and choose wisely when you use it. Also on your turn, this could be a chain block of sorts. So that's pretty good too. But that's it for the main deck. 40 cards. Side deck, we're playing triple Lancia. I was trying out the 1, but I feel like against Virtual and stuff like that, and other decks that, you know, banish a lot, you probably should play this at 3 in your side deck, depending on the matchups. And plus, it's I know it's searchable. That's the reason I was playing the 1, but I feel more comfortable with 3. Got to see it. Triple Nibiru combo. We side the orange, not orange, like the purple light. Simply because I don't have anything else to side. I mean, I could side like 1 impermanence or something like that, but that's I want to try siding this and see what happens. Because there are a lot of my friends who play these, you know, trap Reliant decks or back row decks, so I would feel more comfortable just like having one of these to side like an orange light or something. But then we play Triple Dark Blue No More, Mirror Match. Decks that like to make big boards and have no type of hand traps or any disruption in their hand. Like for example, if I go against a Dragon Link deck and whatever, and they set up everything including the seal. The seal. My only issue at that point is just the seal. If I Dark Blue No More of them, which is the 1 bounce, I'll get over it. That's fine. Then we playing triple Twin Twisters. 2 pops for the price of 1, for the cost of 1 card in your hand, which is fine because you play Drytrons. They don't mind playing in the graveyard. You can discard your ultimate or something like that as a matter of Meteora's Drytron. Oh, excuse me, tongue tied. With somebody back from the graveyard anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Feather Duster does work. Rare to reboot because no trap decks. Yeah, it's basically pretty much similar to something I usually play in the side deck for anybody who's, you know, familiar with the channel. And then for the extra deck, Linkuriboh, Anima, Standard, Geonator, Standard, IP, Standard, Cerberus, Phoenix. Cerberus, a lot of people don't see it coming. A lot of people cut it from their decks, but I'm about to cut it anyway when I get my World Sword. I'm still missing my Union Carrier for combo, Unicorn, Access Code, helps break boards, Appaloosa. There actually is a way where I've been practicing. There's a combo where you can, it requires 3 cards though, but it's a combo where you can end on App, Linkuriboh, and Ultimateness. And so far I've got to where I would have, I believe, 7 to 8 disruptions. Because I think it was 3 on Appaloosa. I have 4 negates via Ultimateness because of having Orange Light and Eva in hand. And then we had Ash Blossom as well. So do with that what you will. And then Exceeds Fucho, Lyrilusk, Downard, Zeus. Great in time. If your opponent stops you, some way, shape, or form, you just throw this on the board because unaffected other card effects, and you can attach materials from it so it doesn't die for the battle. So, and then the last card obviously is the Millennial Eyes Restrict. Shout out to Marcus. This one's gonna come from him. But guys, that's the deck profile. I'm probably gonna do a quick combo video. We're gonna be doing 2 2-card combos and 1 3-card combo. The one I was telling you guys about ending with the Herald and Herald Ultimateness and the Appaloosa as well, with possibly a Linkuriboh. But we'll start off with the basic what you should know combo. Bread and butter. these can be interchangeable. Like these can be a Cyber Emergency and a Drytron Nova, or a Fafnir and a Emergency, whatever the case may be, as long as you get to these two. But I think Nova will get you another extra body. I think, yeah, without opening these two specifically, you can get extra body on the combo. But we'll start with the basics. We're gonna use the Alpha effect by attributing the Zeta. Summon out the Alpha. Use the Alpha effect to search for Ben 10. Tribute to Ben 10 for Zeta. Zeta effect. Get your Meteor's Drytron. Ben 10. Get your Ultimateness. Now keep in mind, this is bare minimum. Like, this is just literally with 2 cards in your hand. You have 3 other cards that you haven't used. Like, this might be in your hand already, or you might have orange light in your hand already, whatever the case may be. Just adjust your combo to that. So now we can link these 2 off for our Unicorn. Not Unicorn, I'm sorry, our Unicarrier. Unicarrier's effect, we're going to equip the Dawn Knight, Meteor's Drytron, because this Unicarrier is at 2000 attack. You can get rid of this for our Ben 10. Obviously, I prefer to put in defense because, you know, Lightning Storm is a card and everything like that. Dawn Knight effect allows us to send a light monster from our deck to graveyard. In this case, we'll send Gamma. Use Gamma's effect by triggering the Ben 10 to summon itself back out, and use Gamma's effect to then special out the Zeta or Alpha, doesn't really matter. Then Ben 10's effect will allow you to get Eva. Why are we doing Eva? Because by itself it's 1 negate plus another negate when it uses effect in graveyard, because we have the Ben 10 in grave as another fairy. So we can search out another level 2. In this case, a level 2 fairy to actually, you know, get another negate. But anyway, from here we use Meteor's Drytron's ability in grave to target the Alpha or the Gamma, decreases attack by 1000, add it back to hand. Then use the Meteor's Drytron on the other monster that was not used for Meteor's Drytron's effect, that still has 2000 attack, because you need the one at 2000 attack to summon out the Ultimateness. Zone placement is very important with this deck. Anything in these 2 zones is relinquish anima territory, where they can equip your monster because it's in this zone, or anything in these 2 zones is Geonator range, because it can creature swap with you. So keep that in mind. So your zone, I think zone 5 is your safest zone. So on this side, it's this zone. On the opposite side, where you're the opposite player, it would be over here in this area. To avoid anima and to avoid Geonator, because Geonator would creature swap, anima would suck in your monster and equip it. So keep that in mind. And from here we can finish off with a Link Revo. So now you have basically 2 negates off of having the Eva in hand with Ultimateness, and you have Link Revo to protect your Ultimateness from dying by battle or anything like that of the sort. As I said, keep in mind this little 2 cards, you have 3 other cards that you have not used. Those could be hand traps or possibly other orange lights, whatever the case may be. But this is also the combo where you could possibly get into Vanity's Ruler instead of, you know, going Link Revo and Ultimate. You contribute those 2 off for Vanity's Ruler, but you have to, you know, play the combo a little bit differently, because you definitely need to rely on having other cards in hand, because the Eva won't get you there by itself. But this is bare minimum. So we're going to get to the next combo. Okay, second combo. This one is basically Zeta and Ben 10, basically showing you don't need two Drytrons to do combo. This is why I prefer the Ultimate build, because this is something it can do, where Ruler kind of build relies on having 2 Drytrons in hand. This is strictly 1. Okay, so we're gonna start off with using Zeta's effect. Tribute to Ben 10. Summon a Zeta. Zeta adds Ritual. Ben 10 adds Manju. Okay, normal to Manju, then we'll add you Ultimateness. Like I said, this is based on whatever's in your hand, but this is basically streamline combo right here. Right now, you got 2 lights. That's Unicarrier. Carrier's effect. Equipped. Oop, equipped Dawn Knight. I thought I put it over there. My fault, people. There you go. Equipped the Dawn Knights. Alright, so now, same as before, Meo's Drytron. Piece out these two. There's the Ben 10. Dawn Knight's effect, sending Gamma. Gamma's effect, attributing Ben 10. Sending itself out, and using its effect to summon another Drytron from grave. In this case it would be Zeta. Then Ben 10's effect to add Eva. Meo's Drytron targeting Zeta. Debuff Zeta by 1000, add Meo's Drytron to hand. Meo's Drytron, get rid of Gamma, summon out Ultimateness. Link Reader. So basically you still get there with just literally one Drytron name. Because that could have been Zeta and Preparation of Rites, that could have been Cyber Emergency and Preparation of Rites, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, keep in mind these are strictly using just those 2 cards and 3 other cards in your hand. Could be hand traps, whatever the case may be. So now we're gonna move into the last and final combo. Alright guys, now we're gonna move on to the final combo, which will get you a 4 negate Appaloosa and a 3 negate Ultimateness. This just counts just these 3 cards in hand. Standard combo plus an extender. Keep in mind this has nothing to do with the other 2 cards in your hand. Those are just 2 free range cards, so those can possibly be Eva and Ultimateness already, not even Ultimateness, or probably, you know, like an Ash or Ghost Bill, or Eva and Orange Light already in your hand, something like that, which makes more negates. But at this one, by itself, at bare minimum, with no interruptions from your opponent, will give you 7 negates guaranteed. So we're gonna start off with the Nova to get out the Alpha. Cool. Move over a little bit so we have more space. Link this away for Link Reaper. From here, we'll use Alpha's effect, attributing the Zeta, to summon out the Alpha. Alpha's effect will add the Ultimateness. And then from here, we could just go, you know, link this away into Anima, but we're gonna go a little further to try to extend. So you're gonna tribute off the Ben 10 to summon out the Zeta. Zeta will search for your ritual spell. Ben 10 will search for Manju, or if you're scared of Nibiru or anything like that, you can search for Orange Light or Eva. Because keep in mind, Meo's Drytron can summon from ritual summon from hand or graveyard, so you can even potentially get rid of this and possibly in a Orange Light to negate a Nibiru if you're afraid of that. But that will take away from one of your negates for the Appaloosa. But that's for now. We're just gonna add the Manju, no interruptions. Link these 2 away for Union Carrier, and then Carrier will equip the Dawn Knights. Meo's Drytron, ritual summon Ben 10 from grave. Okay. Dawn Knight will send the Gamma. And from here, we will then normal summon the Manju. Manju will add another Ben 10, and now this is where it gets really important, because we're going to use this Ben 10 in hand instead of the Gamma on the board, or the Ben 10 on the board for Gamma. So I'm going to tribute that Ben 10 in hand. This amount, it's the Gamma and another Drytron. It doesn't matter which one. Then the Ben 10 will search out your Eva. Okay, from here, you can now use Meo's Drytron, targeting one of the Drytrons. To debuff, it doesn't matter which one. And then you will link away whichever one you used for the debuffing for the Appaloosa. So now you have a 4 negate Appaloosa. Probably gonna put it over here though. Yep. And then we will use Meo's Drytron again, get rid of this Alpha for Ultimateness. So now it may look unimpressive or whatever, or unimposing, but you end up on a 4 negate Appaloosa and Ultimateness with 3 negates, because you will use the Eva first, and then Eva will banish itself, well not itself, banish like the Manju and one of the Ben 10s to search out an Orange Light and a Petite Angel, or whatever your preferences are for the 2 level 2 light fairies from your deck. But in my case, I would search for the Orange Light and the Petite Angel. But yep, that's the final combo, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Peace. Hey guys, it's Ren from Team DFG. Thank you so much for watching this video, and remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content. Also, feel free to check out our Facebook page where we have exclusive content as well as updates. Links in the description. Thanks so much again, guys, and see you in the next video.